Okay, I'm going to be walking you through the honesty lane again, like I always do. Now, you see something, a lot of people don't actually have relationship problems. What they have is boundary problem. And sometimes it is not usually because they don't know their values, but it is because they keep abandoning them to avoid losing certain people in their lives. So today I'm going to be talking about 4 areas, 4 things worthy to be noted about boundaries. Number one, you know your values, but you keep making exceptions. See, there are certain people that, though they know their boundaries, though they know their values, but they make exceptions for certain people. They might say, I don't like being disrespected. I need honesty. I don't tolerate inconsistency. Right? They may get to say all of these things, but then someone that they like, or for someone they like, they start acting differently towards them. The moment they begin to like someone, these boundaries begins, they begin to, that likeness begin to prompt them to begin to make exceptions for these persons. And suddenly, the same set of people that said they don't like dishonesty, they don't like inconsistency, suddenly start saying maybe they didn't mean it like that. And to be honest with you, that is where the issue starts. The moment you get to the point where you begin to make exceptions as regarding your values, as regarding your boundaries for certain persons, then an issue or a problem are setting. It is not when you don't have values at all. That's not where the issue is. But the issue is when you keep editing your values, editing your boundaries for people you like. Now, the second thing I want you to take note of is the moment you start over explaining your boundaries, you have already lost power. You say to them today, this is it, oh, no sex before marriage. Tomorrow, they come to test you. Let me torture a bit. You say, no, I told you now, no sex before marriage. You keep explaining and explaining. The moment you keep explaining your boundaries, you have lost power already. Let me be honest with you. If you have to keep explaining your boundaries 10 times, convince someone to respect you, or beg them to understand your feelings, that boundary is no longer being respected. See, once repetition sets in, know that boundary has given way. Boundary is no longer in view. For example, you say, I don't like being shouted at, but they shout again. And then you explain again, and they do it again. At that point, it is not confusion. Come on. If you can understand this, you will understand the dynamics at which these things works. At that point, it is no longer confusion. It's a choice. They've chosen to what? To keep on going against your boundary, or your boundaries, so to speak. Now, the third thing I want you to take note of is some people don't misunderstand your boundaries. They test them. Aha! They do not misunderstand your boundaries. They test them. Now, you must understand this. Some people hear you clearly. The moment you establish your boundary, they heard, they understood. They got the point, right? They got the point. They know what you are talking about. But however, they will always come or find an avenue to test those boundaries, to see if you really mean them and if you really know what you want. Let me tell you what they want to see. Number one, they want to see if you will still stay if they cross the line. Number two, they want to see if you will still forgive them if they repeat it. So what do? They push it small, small. Small, small. You got to the relationship with someone and you told them no sex before marriage. They say it's fine. And one of the day they try to kiss you, you accepted it. Tomorrow they will try to smoosh you, touch your breast and touch your bum bum. They will move further, small by small, little by little, poco a poco. And if you don't stand firm, they will upgrade the behavior. Not because they hate you, but because you didn't show them where the limit is. This is how humans are wired, or some humans are wired. You establish something, they will test it. What if we go the other way around? Okay, what if we do this? What if I touch her breast a little? And if you accept it, the moment you accept it, they will upgrade their behavior. They will go further in crossing the boundaries. Now, the fourth thing I want you to take note is your consistency teaches people how to treat you. This is where everything changes. People don't learn your boundaries from your words. They learn it from your consistency. They learn it from your consistency. If you say, I don't tolerate dishonesty, like the example I earlier gave, but you still stay after repeated lies, they take note of it. You have already taught them that dishonesty is negotiable. Oh, I don't like cheating. And they cheated on you and you accepted it. You've told them that cheating is negotiable, that they can cheat and come back to you and beg you will forgive them. But the day they cheat and you walk away calmly, right? No fights, no begging, no long stories. That's when they understand your value and they understand your boundary. So what do I want you to remember? Your values are not supposed to be flexible. They are not supposed to be flexible just to keep people. Because the truth is, the right people will adjust to your boundaries. When the right people are in your circle, in your space, they will definitely adjust to your boundaries. But the wrong people will argue with your boundaries over and over again. They will argue. Why are you like this? Are you the only Christian in the world? Why are you so stiff? At least be flexible a little bit. Just know they are the wrong ones. How will you say we will not kiss before marriage? How will you say we will not romance? How will you say I will not touch you before marriage? Come on, come off it. They are the wrong people. And do you know what your job is? Your job is not to convince anyone about your boundaries. Your job is to stay aligned with who you are. If you are a woman of value, a woman of content, stay aligned to that. If you are a man of honesty, stay aligned to that. Don't negotiate it for anything. Don't become flexible at any point with your boundaries. If this teaching blessed you, if it blessed you, if it educated you, do well to share with your friends, with your family, and ensure you click on the subscribe button and the notification bell to ensure you are being notified whenever I drop more insightful teachings like this. God bless you till I come your way again. Bye.